we are calling on senators, our distinguished senators-elect, that Nigeria, and as Nigerians, we should understand that politics is a game of number. And politics, that as it is for the people, by the people, we from the northern part of the country have played a prominent role to bring in the president today, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to becoming the president. We gave more than 5.7 million votes. And in a political dispensation, the best you can do to pay back, to say thank you, is to appreciate who contributed to your becoming a leader. This, we will want to thank the president. Earlier, there was this issue of endorsement of a particular candidate from a particular zone. But the president, as the Democrat that he is, has decided that it is an open playing field now, a level playing ground. Whoever emerges as the next president of the Senate, the president and commander-in-chief said he's ready to work with him. But unfortunately, we are reading from the papers that one of our own, who is supposed to stand by the North, who is supposed to protect the interests of North, who is supposed to ensure that whatever comes, even though as a vice president, he's a national person, but everybody come from a home, come from a community, come from a state, come from a region before it constitutes the country. The vice president said he is ready to kneel down for senators elect, for them to elect Senator Akpabio. We stand to differ with the vice president on this very position. We as Northerners strongly advocate that every Northern senator, to start with, every Northern senator is elected by his people to represent his people, and the voice of the people have spoken in the last 1 million man march. The 19 northern states and the 17 Northerners resident in the 17 southern states converge in Kaduna and express the position of Northerners entirely. And that position is Abdul Aziz Abubakar Yari should be given the chance, because he's the only candidate vying from that position from the north. So we are calling on all Northern senators elect that by tomorrow they should massively support and vote for Abdul Aziz Abubakar Yari as the president of the 10th Senate. And by extension also, they should extend the brotherly handshake to the senators from other regions of Nigeria to come and join them in ensuring that he emerge as the president of the 10th Senate. It is only fair that even they know themselves, if a zone produces for over 5 million votes, and his state gave the president over 1 million votes, then there is no justification for anybody to decide to zone or say that somebody whose states gave only 160,000 votes, that person should be considered for the position of the Senate president if his zone wanted the presidency itself. We are calling on our own, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to also support the election, to support Abdul Aziz Abubakar Yari to emerge as the President of the 10th Senate. This, if he do, it is in the best interest of the country, because he is the most accepted by the senators. He is the one that the senators want, because so far he has a number of supporters among the senators, and we know that he has the highest number of senators. So nobody should try to convince others not to vote for him. This is why we are calling on the Vice President to, in the interest of the country and in the best interest of the National Assembly, for peace, stability, and the unity of the National Assembly, to please. And in any case, before now, all Nigerians knew that Masari was initially was supposed to be the vice president or the running mate to the vice president, but for some permutations, the vice president today, who is the vice president today, was taken to run as vice president, and it is perceived to be in the best interest of the North, in the best interest of Nigeria, and this is what we believe. So we are asking our own, the vice president, to please support Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari's aspiration of the presidency of the 10th Senate, just like all the other senators are willing to, out of respect, out of recognition, out of his love for his people. We are asking the VP to assist in ensuring that the Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari emerges as the president. And also, the Northern, like somebody asked, whether the Northern Consensus Movement is being sponsored. These questions was being asked severally, and we have said it and we are going to repeat, that we are not under any sponsorship. We believe in unity and the continuity of Nigeria. This is why we are doing what we are doing. We will continue to do this along with our brothers, our mentors, our leaders, in order to make Nigeria a better country. Thank you very much. Any question?
My name is Said Kamola.